This video isn't for realists or the faint-hearted. These are Promist filters, and what they do is they soften the image slightly. Sometimes when you go out with a digital camera, you don't want that realism, that sharpness that some cameras can give. I know that we always buy cameras for their sharpness and the lenses for their sharpness, but sometimes you just don't want that real absolute sharpness. And to get that down, these filters make pictures look a little less digital, and they bloom the highlights slightly. So I have a few here to show you. They're just ordinary see-through filters and they look like plain glass, but in fact if you look through them into a light especially, you can see that they just slightly soften the brightness of bright lights. So they do look like normal glass, but they're not. And this one is called a black Promist because inside there are little tiny black dots which retains the dark bits of your scenes. So it doesn't bring the blacks up, it keeps them relatively low, so you get good contrast with this one. They also make one without the black Promist. They just make a Promist, which is even more soft because the blacks are slightly raised. This kind of retains the blacks. You can save money by buying, say, two different value filters using the 1, the 2, or stacking on top of each other like that. So you've got 3 filters by buying 2. Obviously, the more filters you get, then the more choices you can have. These filters are made by Tiffin and they come in different strengths. I've got an 1/8, a 1/4 and a 1/2. And you can also get a 1. I've got them all in one size because I use adapters on my cameras. I use Tiffin filters because they actually do have an outside thread, so you can stack filters on top of this, including an ND. If you want to save a lot of money, it's useful to have these things, which are adapters. This is my GoPro and it's in a case with a 52mm ring there. So if I fit the adapter to that, now my adapter is fitted onto the GoPro on the front and I can get one of my filters, and now my 67mm filter, which is my largest lens is a 67, will fit onto the GoPro. So I can use this with a GoPro just by screwing it onto there. And now I have the filter not tightened up yet on the GoPro. So use adapters because it can actually save you an awful lot of money. So I'm going to show you some examples now, and they're all going to be taken on a GoPro, so you know that everything is in focus. I'm not focusing on anything in particular, and you can see how these filters affect the overall image. And you can make a GoPro seem quite un-GoPro-like by using them too. As I said at the start, this isn't a video for realists who want that real ultimate sharpness, or the faint-hearted people who are worried about stacking multiple filters on top of their lenses. This is more about getting a look or a sense of style in your videos that soften the picture. And by stacking filters, say an 1/8, a 1/4, a 1/2 and a 1 strength, and you have a total of quite a lot of filters. These filters allow you a little bit more creativity, giving you a softer, more polished look in your videos. Not for people wanting sharp realism. I hope to see you next time. Cheers for now.